Namaskar, Venerable, and again, good afternoon, Thailand time, everyone. We begin shortly our afternoon session. I will apply first 15 minutes for preparing you into the group. In this afternoon, you will have half an hour for training 3 core skills, namely transcendental meditation, mindfulness in activity, and mindful communication. Especially the third one is very important because in this morning you did not have opportunity to train to practice the skill because you are in a large group. But in this afternoon period, you will in a 3 triad group that you can one conduct and the other 2 can practice. So it will be very helpful for you to understand. This 3 core skill is basically the basic skill for mindfulness, modern mindfulness that can apply a lot in daily life. Because by transcendental meditation, they will reach the higher state of restless state of mind, of higher consciousness. And by applying mindfulness in activities, they can be in a higher quality of mind in a working state. So that is the essential. And as I did tell you this morning that communication is very important. Is communication good? Then develop good relationship, and reverse when bad communication is returned into a worse relationship. And mindful communication will help you to develop better communication. All of these 3 core skills based on the technique Buddha teaching long time ago that we can awareness of breath, awareness of doing things. So you can awareness of breath totally to develop transcendental meditation. You can partially aware of your breath, help you to become mindfulness in activity, and you can also partial awareness of your breath help you to become mindful communication. So the objective of this afternoon is that you can learn how to teach this technique. And it is a first step before you can become a counselor or therapist that will practice in the next 2 weeks. So this week is a first step that you can understand the concept of mindfulness psychology, and that is first easy to understand. Second, easy to train by step training. And third, easy to apply in daily life. So you can use this as a way that you can learn again by yourself how this approach can help people to reach and practice mindfulness. No, that is the concept of the 3 core skill. So I will explain a little bit and let you ask. I hope that all of you have already prepared your assignment, because each one have decided either to be 1 or 2 or 3, depend on the number you are in the group. And if they are 4 people, maybe the third and fourth will run the third mindful communication together. That is the assignment. But you may not understand the manual properly. I will help you this time to clarify before we get into the group. But first, I will explain step by step that you are divided into subgroup. Each group have 3 or 4 members to review for each other. That means one teach, the other 2 learn. Yeah, that is the style. When number 1 teach, number 2, 3 learn. When number 2 teach, number 1, number 3 learn. And and in this way. You can use this to review what you have learned, and in a different way. Now you teach it. So a review of tranquility development using core skill 1. This is the people number 1. The second review will be mindfulness in activities. This is called skill 2, run by the member number 2. And review mindfulness communication using called skill 3. Or if 4 member in subgroup, you 2 member will conduct together by the number 3 using activity 1, 2, 3. And that is about communication skill. And then the other, the number 4 running activity 4, 5, or you can divide about yourself which one will run the activity, because each core skill have 5 activity. So if we have 4 people in the group, number 3 and 4 can run session 3 together. You will allow about 20 to 35 minutes for each skill. And after each skill, you can discuss among yourself, among your group. That means, as I am not included into your group, because we have 7 groups, so you need to do it by yourself. The one who conduct the session will explain lesson plan according to, and then discuss for feedback. This is maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. Then you start the next session. So again, you teach first according to the number you get. After 20 to 25 minutes of teaching, you can the people who teach, the member who teach can explain the lesson plan according to the manual. You read it together. And then after you explain lesson plan, you discuss. That is maybe about 10 minutes. After that, you start the next skill. So do like this. It will take about 30 minutes for each session until you finish altogether about 1 hour and a half. And you have a 15-minute break. That also flexible time, because one group may be late for early than the other. Never mind. We will meet again at 3 p.m. Thailand time. So the people who are number 1 conduct the teaching on tranquil development or tranquil meditation. You explain the concept that you have learned, and it's also explained in your manual that our fundamental or basic consciousness are think collecting negativity and become upset and stressed. But meditation, tranquil meditation work in the opposite way. You explain to them, and then you train them step by step. The step of thought stopping for 2 minutes, managing subconscious thought for 3 minutes, and long sitting that you must managing thought, and sleepiness is 8 minutes 10. Finish with open eye meditation. For people number 2, I'm sorry. In this, for number 1, the 3 steps of training, you have instruction that are in the box. In this box, in the instruction, you can read to help people practice. So you have 3 boxes. 1 box about thought stopping, 1 box about meditating subconscious thoughts, and 1 box about long sitting. You explain first, and then you give instruction for them to practice. It's go this way. For explanation, you have the sheet that help you to explain this concept that you have already learned. I ask people number 1, do you have any question? Please ask me now, because you will soon begin to teach. Number one of each group, do you have any problem running the 5 activity according to core skill number 1? Please ask now.
Yes, Ajahn. I have a question. So we will use the script that is in our like this. Only the instruction: close your eyes, and then sit with your back upright.
Yes,
Only the
that is the script.
scripts,
It is in the
not
box that
all the
you.
rest of the information. Just this.
The information is the guideline for you to explain, but you read only the script. You are right. You
Okay.
read only the
Perfect.
script to train people to practice properly. But outside the box is the
Perfect.
explanation that
I got
tell you
it.
to explain. All right? Okay, I
Perfect.
think.
Yes,
Okay.
Ajahn.
Uh-huh. Anyone? Number 1, do you have question? You must ask now before you begin to teach.
So Ajahn, and group 4
Please.
and that means we teach the first one, tranquil meditation, and
Mm-hmm.
group 4.
In the group of 3 or 4 people, number 1 will teach the other using the manual, as a guideline, and each session will have 5 activity in the manual. You run from the activity number 1 to 5, and then after the lesson plan, you will have the sheet that tell you to teach. That means they have some description for you, help you to explain, and then there will be some script that help you to lead to conduct the training. It is the instruction. All right.
Every group have like teaching the 3 core skills.
Each group do independently. We will separate our Zoom into 7 rooms.
Okay.
And in each room, you meet only 3 people or 4 people together, and you open your camera during this activity. You need to open your camera, so you will see your 2 or the other 2 or 3 member in the screen, because everyone open the camera. This is important because when you teach in small group, you need to see each other, so you need to open camera. So you will see each other in the group, and then the people who responsible for one session will teach the other.
And one teach like a core, like a one skill, and take a turn.
Yes. Then you take a turn.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1, I hope you the people who are number 1, I hope you understand. Now, people who are number 2, you will teach mindfulness in activity. And then it's begin with explain what is mindfulness. It is not attentiveness, no? So you explain it, and then you explain how to train by applying awareness of breath, and you can let them learn how to develop mindfulness in activity, like this concept. And then at the end, you train them first, step by step. First, close eye meditation, then open eye meditation, and then open eye with partial awareness of breath, awareness of doing things. This is the activity number 2. You have one instruction, one page instruction that you conduct the practice, this 3 step. And then after that, you will share with people what is the difference between tranquility and mindfulness, and then ask help people to apply mindfulness clock, and then you give assignment. Yeah, that is your role นะ people who are number 2, do you have any question? Please ask now, because later you need to depend on yourself to teach. If you have any question, you must ask now, please.
Yes, Ajahn. Well, when we number 2 group practice this practice session, is it perfectly
No, not number 2 group. People number 2 in every group.
Yeah, I know. It's just number 2 members, right?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
each group. Yes, I understand. And when we process this activity perfectly based on your manual, right? Regardless of the on my own technique.
No, you follow strictly first. First, you must strictly follow the manual of
Only
teaching.
manual. Oh, okay.
After that, when you become skillful, you can teach by your own. But by this practice, you need to teach according to the manual only.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Anyone who have number 2, do you want to ask me before the practice? Okay, I review again นะ You begin explaining why to develop mindfulness. It's not attentiveness นะ and then you can explain the mechanism of mindfulness that opposite with the fundamental consciousness, and then you explain why we apply awareness of breath to train mindfulness, but it different from observing breath in transcript development นะ and then you have a script to train people to practice 3 steps of basic mindfulness. You need to strict according to the script. You use the script to conduct these 3 steps of training, and then after that you will discuss with them what is the difference between transcript development and mindfulness development. Help them to set the mindfulness bell to help them become more mindful in their daily life. Okay, that is the number 2 นะ now I will go to number 3. People who has number 3, please listen carefully. This is very important. You are assigned to teach communication and mindful communication skill นะ It begin with explaining the model of communication first, that we have communication partner that and to communicate message you have verbal and non-verbal way. You explain to them, and then you let them train first round of AB นะ so AB mean you are the teacher, so the rest will be the A and B นะ so A will tell the story and B listen attentively. So listen attentively is a non-verbal นะ you need to have eye contact, nodding your head and so on. This will develop trust relationship that make the speaker speak trustfully to you. They can he or she can explain more. And then the listener also need to learn that when people communicate, they not only speak นะ they also express feeling, not only thought but express feeling. So you need to understand the feeling by observing non-verbal. So after A and B speak, A as the speaker, B as listener, train the first round of a communication skill, you need to evaluate, to assess them, give feedback to them. According to what I have already said and already in the manual, no? And then in the second round, you ask them to train mindful communication. That means people not only speaking and listening, but also awareness of breath during speaking and listening. But you need to train mindful speaking with the song Happy Birthday for people to understand that during speaking, they can a little bit more difficult to observe breath because there are only exhalation, inhalation, because exhalation becomes speed. So there are now and then inhalation, but people can observe. And as inhalation are also being present, you become mindful if you awareness of your inhalation. So people need to train this with the song Happy Birthday. And after that, you ask A and B to train again. But this time, mindful communication. The first time is just normal communication to train communication skill first. But the second time, the second round, you ask them to awareness of breath, awareness of listening and speaking. So A will tell the same story. B listen. But this time, A and B speak and listen mindfully with partial awareness of breath. That is the exercise. Nah? And then people can, after that, you can feedback and let them compare what is the difference between normal communication and mindful communication. People will get the concept like this by at the end of your teaching. If you have time, you can reverse role. That B become speaker and A listener and then conduct mindful communication second time. Nah? But if you don't have time, it's alright. Yeah, only A, B, 2 round is okay. All this, and then at the end of each session, the one who teach will explain the lesson plan, how to use the lesson plan to the friends, and then ask for feedback. You will finish at about I think nearly 3 p.m. Thailand time, and at 3 p.m. you will come back to see me again. Number 3, do you have any question? Please ask now.
Ajahn, there's another problem in our group member and missing one. Now we have 2.
Which number missing?
Number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah, the who explained core scale 1 missing.
How many members in your group?
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah, 3 members.
So you now only have 2 members in the group.
Yeah, correct.
Venerable Saksit, can you help to put 1 people that have 4 members into this group?
Yes, Ajahn, maybe we can reduce the group because a member also are not available in this session.
So you will now have one more another member into your group, and these people will teach number 1. Okay. And you may read the manual quickly and follow the step according to the manual. That will be all right.
Okay.
And I have just explained to you this morning that the manual is in English, but if you are in the group that come from the same nation, you can use your own language. because if it's easier to you, but if you like to use English, it's all right. You have alternate, you have choice. Okay, during in the beginning of the separation into the group, there may be some difficulty when success and team will help you at best to help you to recruit into the group. I conclude again. We will now go into each group. You will click into the group you belong to. And if any problem, you ask whenever succeed to help you. And I also stand by. You have 25 minutes to 20 to 25 minutes for each skill. And then have 5 to 10 minutes to explain the lesson plan and discuss together about feedback that session before you go to the next session. So altogether one session will be not more than 30 seconds, 30 minutes. And at 3 o'clock we will return back to the class again. That we will continue our learning in the class. Okay, everyone all right? Please now go into your group. We will divide into Zoom subgroup. Please go into your group quickly, please. If you need help, please ask the team.
Ajahn, I'm from PhD program. Can I join group 6 to be an observer?
This training, there are no observer. Everyone participate. Observer is applied for the next Saturday.
Thank you.
And everyone must open your camera during teaching and learning.
Mr. Yang, I want to join our group because we still missing one. Hey?
Which group you are? I also want to join as observer because we are not in any group.
We are in group 4, and yeah, we can learn together. And this time, all the members will be active member.
Yeah,
and
everyone
Venerable
become active member. We don't have observer for this exercise. Is this a group work?
Doctor, because we are not in any group, can we just choose any group we can enter?
Who you are belong to? I don't get.
Sumeda.
And how you come into the
I
group?
don't know which group. Just last night, I was invited by Ajahn Nanapam. I told her I want to join these classes, so she invited me into the group.
Okay, then you can observe
in the
any
line
group.
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
How can we get in the subgroup? So we just create by ourselves, or
No.
Separated group already.
They have already prepared for you.
okay.
We will see the room number 1, number 2, and you click.
Okay. We will wait for it.
You go into the room according to number of your group.
I think some member also haven't come to the class.
Yeah, right. And
whenever succeed, if there are some problem, you can merge 2 groups together. For example, if they have 2 members to in the group, you can combine 2 group of 2 members together. They become 4, and they can divide among themselves who will teach which one?
Or maybe we can create automatically that the Zoom will you select the number. It's also possible.
No. I prefer first to 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 be a group because as assigned because the assignment they need to prepare beforehand. No.
Okay, Ajahn, the student choose your own group.
Hmm? Hmm? We're just waiting, right?
Does
Venerable.
anyone see your own group?
Oh,
I think
where?
some member haven't entered the group yet.
Yeah.
You will
Where?
see the square icon. Then you click. Then the group will appear. Then you choose the group.
Square icon. I couldn't find it. Hmm? Hmm.
You are group number 4, right?
Yeah, group 4.
Okay, I can put you in.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
you're in the group
and
4
yeah,
already.
provide Venerable yeah.
About Venerable Nikon. Venerable Nikon is group number 1. Okay, I will put you there.
Yes, I'm here. Group number 1. Venerable
Already joined?
Nikon.
Already joined? Not
Yes,
yet.
yes. I already joined.
Okay. You are not joining Venerable Nikon. Okay, I will assign you.
Oh, you can find my ID number.
Whenever succeed, I think somebody still in the class, not going to the group, no? Yu Cho Wang, Venerable Sobana, yeah, these two still in the class, not going to the group.
I just assigned him to the group number 3 when I was Sopana. But the green light not appear.
Only Yu Cho Wang going to the group. Venerable Sobana return to the class again. Please help him go into the group.
But I saw him here in the group 3. Which is what when I was Sopana. Okay, wait.
And whenever success, if some group have only 2 members, you can merge together with the other group that has 2 members. Please check again.
Okay,
Whether they have 3 members in the group. If not, you can join group with 2 people together.
now when I was Sopana already in the group.
พระอาจารย์ศักดิ์สิทธิ์เข้าใจหมอใช่ไหมครับ คือช่วยเช็คทุกกลุ่มถ้ากลุ่มไหนมีสมาชิก2 คน ก็เมิร์จกับกลุ่มที่มีสมาชิก2 คน เพราะเขาต้องมี3 คนเขาถึงจะสอนได้
โอเคได้ครับอาจารย์เดี๋ยวเช็คดูอีกที
แล้วก็ช่วยเช็คด้วยนะครับว่าเขาเปิดกล้องกัน
เมิร์จกรุ๊ปตรงไหนอาจารย์
มีกลุ่มไหนไม่ครบ3หรือเปล่าครับ
มันมีอยู่กลุ่ม3กลุ่ม3กับกลุ่ม
กลุ่ม3
5
มารวมกันเลยครับ แล้วก็ให้เขาแบ่งหน้าที่กัน เอากลุ่ม3กับกลุ่ม5มารวมกันเลย
ก็คือ move ไปเลยเนาะ
ได้เลยเอา move มารวมกันเลยครับ
ครับ
พระอาจารย์ช่วย move เขามารวมกัน แล้วก็ให้เขาก็เอา5มารวมกับ3ก็ได้ครับ
ครับตัวนี้รวมแล้ว
แล้วก็บอกเขาเลยครับว่าเขาก็ทำหน้าที่สอนมันต้องมีคนสอนได้ครบ3อ่ะ
but not to follow them. Remind yourself to return to your breath by having 1 or 2 deep breaths and continue observe your normal breath continuously. We will do this for 2 more minutes.
Normal for everybody. And since this is a normal thing for all of us, we just have to recognize this sleepiness by doing the 3 things of your choice: straightening your back, taking deeper breaths, just visualizing bright light. And as you feel refreshed, come back to the breathing and the sensation of breathing in your body. And as we end this practice, this short practice, the invitation is for us to come back to our body, whole and complete. And after 3 more breaths, deep breaths, open your eyes as you're comfortable. And in this open eye meditation, the invitation is for us to still see what's around us, being aware, not necessarily seeing, but being aware of what's around us, at the same time keeping the anchor on our breath. This sensation of breathing is at the back of our awareness. When you're ready,
Hello, this is number 3, group number 3.
Yes, Venerable.
Hello, but I'm in the group number 5. I don't know why now I'm in group number 3. And in our group number 5, actually we have 3 students. Now only 2 students in this group.
Now we have 4 member, right? Because I
Yeah.
think
But
because
originally in my group number 5, we have another students, Xue Mei Qiu. We already discussed in our group number 5, and don't know now you separate our group number 5 into 2 different groups.
because the student they are not come, therefore the other group only have only 2 members. That's why we have to merge together.
Okay, so now we are in group number 3, 4 students, right?
Yes. You can be the first member also.
So we have discussed again with our other members.
Yes, you can discuss to each other.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
no
thank you
problem.
very
I think.
much.
Yes, okay. Let's start.
Okay, let's begin.
Yeah, now I just everything we have to discuss again. Actually, I don't very clearly understand what Jiang talked. He said actually we need at least 3 members and each one take responsibility for each section, right?
Yes.
And in each section, and he also explained every number student they have their own responsibility, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, so about this, we have to talk in section 1, tranquility development, and section 2,
Is communication 呢？
哦，他讲的是第一个讨论的第三步，关于那个声波他练习的第三步吧？你说的是不是？
我讲的是 communication skill，
Mindful communication 对内部。
对，我讲的是 communication 的话呢，应该就是在那个 core skill 的那个第17页。对，我会从core skill 的第17页那里开始带着大家体验。看到了吗？
然后
掉以后，溜掉我的神溜掉以后，然后我就一直在 wondering， 然后 wondering maybe 1 or 2 minutes, then I want to take back my my mind, so I return to pay attention to my breath. And maybe 1 or 2 minutes, then I focus on my breath, then I breathe in, breathe out. Then I don't think about I'm don't wondering, I'm no distraction. But after 2 or 3 minutes, I fall into sleep, almost sleep. And in that time that you say, you need maybe slowly open your eyes. Then in that time I'm almost sleeping, but no totally sleep. But I know I almost falling in sleep, but not totally sleep. And that time you remind us you need open your eyes slowly. Then that's all. Thank you.
So you think stop thinking is quite hard for you for now?
But just in the beginning of the meditation, it's very hard to me because I'm wondering, I'm anxious for what? Anxious for the future. What future? The future is I need be the guide to guide the team members to do the maybe the mindful communication or mindfulness activities in daily life, and I'm anxious about that. Yes, but after 1 or 2 minutes, then I pay attention to my breath. Then it's okay. I'm letting go.
Okay.
Yes, that's my conditions along this 9 minutes meditation. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. How's Donghui? Can you share your experience in the process of 9-minute meditation? Hello.
It's okay. It's just at the first 1 to 2 minutes, it's has some other mind come in my head, but I will be pull my can to back to observe my breath, and then I will be notice that my left nose is breathing is more obviously, and I keep doing focus on my breath, And after 3 or 5 minutes, I think, it's feel very peace and calm, and there has no other thoughts.
Yes, and uh, your opinion sharing is the final session. I will be, and the next one is a single song. We can listen. We can during a single song. We can practice, but skip this one. And the final one and last step is you can stand up. You can stand up. Yes. So likewise, when you touch or when you hold the object during standing up, yeah, just standing up mindfully, breathing in, breathing out, and standing up only one foot, only one leg, standing up. And this posture, how we feel, how we can feel difference when we focused on the weight, our body weight. And another case, during standing up with one leg, with mindfully, how can we feel is the difference. Yes, you can try now. Yeah, you can freely practice. Yes, and during stand with one leg, mindfully standing, and without mindfully, just focused on the weight, how you can feel difference. And when you touch the object near you with mindfully touch, and another one, so without mindfully touch, how you can feel difference. Yeah, you can free try now. Okay, now? Yeah, we can share. You can share your experience. Yeah, venerable and sister, please.
Maybe I'll share. Because I'm in an open area, I didn't really stand up, but I actually try to like lift my leg up on a sitting position just to feel the difference. So I do feel that when you first say just change the standing position or put the leg, the weight on one feet, I did that with raising my leg, and I realized that it was a very very comfortable and very easy to do thing. But then when you actually said to do it mindfully, I realized that my body, it became very deliberate. So when I want to lift up my leg, it almost slowed down the whole process. Like I was very clearly saying, I want to lift up my leg. So the whole process of lifting the leg was slowed down, and then I could feel the impact of lifting the leg on my left hip because I lift my right foot. So it's quite interesting because it's something very different because I wasn't standing up, right? And yeah, when you first say just lift up, so it was very easy to lift up. I didn't feel very much. But when you say mindfully do it, then the reaction on my left foot also came. So I find it very interesting. Yeah, it's really different.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Because actually I was in group 5, and at that time we have 3 members now. Hui Rong Liu already in our group, but we have another friend, and she just like don't know where she should go. So I just send message to let know we are already separate and let her to go to another group. So I should explain this. Please give me like 1 minute. Yes, thank you very much.
You can talk to the coordinator, university. He will manage for that.
Anything happen to this group?
Yeah, our group, no problem. We already practice.
Oh, okay, okay. You can discuss.
Thank you very much.
Discuss and manage among yourself.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
持续这样练习的时候，心开始变得宁静，同时也会升起困倦感。这个时候我们要知道的是，当心沉静下来的时候，它容易进入困倦感，然后觉知开始慢慢的变缓，觉知开始变得不够警觉。接下来就来到第3步，当我们在练习的过程当中出现了念头和睡意的时候，我们该如何去应对？那这个时候，当我们出现睡意的时候，我们可以深深的伸展一下我们的脊柱，伸展一下我们的背部。
Sleepiness occurs because your mind is used to only 2 states that are awake and sleep. When your mind is calm, it will be proceed to sleeping state. Begin with shallow sleep. And if you allow yourself to follow it, you will get deep sleep and dream respectively. We can solve this problem by returning to sit with your back up. We can solve this problem by returning to sit with your back upright to awake yourself and take 5 to 6 deep breaths to get more oxygen for your brain. That will help you feel fresh and visualize very bright light in your mind. Then you will be awake and return to continue observing your breath again. So you think this suggestion is helpful?
Yes.
For your sleeping problem?
Yes, that does make sense.
Okay. What's next?
Oh, the next is the script of the therapist.
Therapists ask clients to share their experience and the answer and the question. We already finished. And then we discuss and exchange about the advantage of tranquil meditation and how to apply it in daily life. Okay. So in the future, when you practice until your mind feels more calm, you can feel that your body will be relaxed too. You will feel comfortable, no pain, no strain, no stretching in any part of your body. Your mind will be calm, no aversion, craving, and anxiety and distraction. Your meditation practice will be more firm and can be described as this flow chart. The first is observing your breath. The second is stop thinking. And the first step is you reach a peaceful mind. And the last part is relax body and mind.
Sorry, Gloria.
So,
I think that's my safe.
Ah.
Because in the session 2, the activities, they say the first activity is I need to review the meaning and the advantage, right? Advantage of the tranquil meditation. So is that my safe or not?
Yeah.
Or you
now
say once, then I repeat again?
I just repeat. Now we talk about the advantage of tranquil meditation. So what's your thought? Who will be the first one to declare some opinion? 我们是一起聊的吧？ Now we discuss the advantage of tranquil meditation. Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
So I keep saying the advantage of tranquil meditation.
To me, the advantage is can make me peaceful and calm.
Okay.
And I can notice my breath at my nostril. And just one of two. In my, I think I can feel the left nostril of two. So, and always pay attention to the left nostril. Then breathing and breath out can make me feel calm and peace, and letting the wandering go. That's my feeling, the advantage. Then that's my I think the 就是最明显的那个对我的感受是这个样子。
you may, at first, you may touch it normally like you do in your usual life. But now, I would like you to begin again by partially observe your breath while you touch your object. When you touch the same object, and now see how you feel. Okay, now I want to 1 minute past. I want to ask everyone to share your experience that anything that you feel different between the first round that you use your sensation without breath, and the second round that you aware of your breath by the same time using the 5 sensation. Anyone?
Well, for me was very interesting that when I notice the breath and the sensation together, my mind didn't wander. My mind was more focused on the both breathing and sensation and the object. So that kept my mind busy, and it didn't allow me to go with the thoughts because I was focused in two things actually. So I think this is the first time that I realize how is mindful doing things, not just in the thing, not just in the breathing, but both.
Okay.
Like one help the other.
Okay, good. You're saying that you also focus on your breath, by the same time you also focus on the activity, and even doing two things is make you more it make the mind have more job to do and be more focused. That's very interesting.
That's my experience.
Is it easy to go back to your breath while the same time that you're doing the activity?
In the first part, no, because I was just following the sensation. But in the second part, yes, I was more able to do both things.
Okay, good. So thank you for sharing. Venerable Nikon, do you have anything to sharing from this exercise?
Now I just come here to my temple. You can share the in a screen. Then I will see and I will.
So only 10 minutes. That's why to wake up from this meditation practice, reminding yourself going to please open your eyes. Okay, and also I would like to hear your experience. That's why just finish a little bit early. And I would like to share your experience by practicing just this one and how you try to stop your thoughts and thinking and manage how it is going well.
Okay, whenever we have a new group here or we have a new member coming here, so please help each other, no? You can share.
Okay, Wendy.
Welcome.
Welcome.
She's also my previous group member. I'm happy she also in our group.
Okay, don't worry because we still have two trainers. Well, train the how to practice.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Would you like to share something that why you practicing with me?
I can share.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
at
1
first,
minute.
yeah, usually I don't know. I want to ask how much in total we just practice meditation? 5 minutes?
15 minutes actually. No, not just 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
actually for this one, 15 minutes.
Okay. So at first I think we just practice for like 1 or 2 minutes. So in this progress I open my eyes, try to see why it's no stop. Then I close again.
Oh.
So because of this, it's a little interrupt my thought. But later I try to more calm down and don't let my thought to go everywhere. So then I can be more focused on breathing and breathing down. Then I can become more and more calm down. I think it's a very good way to practice. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your participation. So I'm also ready to participate.
Now it's my turn already?
Yeah, my turn.
Okay. Now we are turning to section 2, which is mindfulness in activities. In these activities, we have 2 objectives. One is to train the client to practice basic mindfulness development. And second one is to help the clients acknowledge the advantage of mindfulness and plan to apply the mindfulness practice in their daily lives. So I will be more detailed to explain how to practice in our daily life. Then we will do Ajahn give us that all activities actually is divided into 5 sections, and we can also see on page 10. First one is 5 minutes. We review the meaning and advantage of transcription meditation and link to the meanings, advantage, and how to practice mindfulness, which Venerable just teach us. So we just learn. Then the second thing is we practice mindfulness at the basic steps by noting the breath while touching, tasting, listening, and standing. Actually, before I just practice meditation in Chiang Mai, in Wat Chong Thong, we also learn how to do mindfulness walking and mindfulness bow down, like these kind of things. So later we can talk in more details in how to be listening, standing, and walking. Then we will do the real practice here. Now I will guide everyone. Please listen to my guide. First, please sit comfortably. Your back up straight and breath naturally. Now we will start close-eyed meditation for 1 minute. I will count for 1 minute. Then later I will let you to know. 1 minute meditation now. During this 1 minute meditation, please take 5 to 6 deep breaths. You will do breath in slowly, breathing out slowly for 5. Okay. 1 minute finished. Then please open your mind mindfully. Now we do open mind meditation for another 1 minute. So you open your mind, open your eyes, but you don't looking at the camera. You're looking down. Just open like 20%, half of your mind of your eyes. Then now we start for another 1 minute meditation. During this 1 minute, please observe your breath only and don't pay attention to the surroundings. Okay, 1 minute finished. Now we continue to the steps. Then please touching anything near your hand. You can touching the power bank, you can touching your computer, you can touching a book. Anything, you just use your hand to touch, no matter a book or a mouse, anywhere, just touching. Please show the things you're touching for me. Yeah, you're touching your pen. Okay, good. Now you do it again, doing the mindfulness, but this time you close your eyes and you're touching the things. Then you also observe your breathing, breathing out. This time, focus on these two things, one touching, one breathing, breathing out for another 1 minute. We start again. Now in your mind, thinking one thing. What's your feeling of your touching now? Feeling more details about the things you're touching. Okay, finish 1 minute. And please, everyone, can you open your eyes, then explain for me. Now, what's your feeling when you're touching things? Is there any different when you're touching mindfully? Can anyone share your feeling? Please share with me what are your feelings. I need your reaction to me. Okay, Venerable, how is you feeling with your pen?
Yeah, firstly, I would like to thank you. So thank you so much. And this very good guidance and step by step. That's why that's very helpful. And yeah, it's it, this practice is really important because this practice kind of practice it can be deal with everyday activities. So yeah, so when we practice like this, we experience this is very nice, and so that's why we can be mindful every activities. So by knowing the benefit, that's why we can follow and
Okay,
keep.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very
what
much.
yeah.
Now on turn to Xue Meiqiu. How's you feeling?
I touching tennis ball. I feel relaxed and different. Not normal touching object. Yeah. I feel peaceful. Yeah. And relaxed.
Okay, thank you for your sharing. Now we turn to the third steps. I will play one song for you to listen for 30 seconds. Please listen mindfully. I will start. Can you hear?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Okay, please remember your first feeling about this. Then I will play again, but this time I
到这个我特别感，这个我特感兴趣，但我没想通它这个列出来这个用意在什么。
这部分它具体的差别我倒没有特别记住。它还算是在一个就是那个 dot 那个主题下展开的。对，就是，因为我理解你，比如说像这个 anger 或者是braving，其实这个的话是 emotion。但其实这里面也有有一些像 worrying，其实这个的话其实是感受。
他有讲到任何一个
这里基本上，
他说任何一个情绪，它其实有3个阶段的，看我们能看到哪个阶段。比方说 worry，它也可能是念头，可能是感受，可能是行动。他早上举了个例子。
对，他这个有一些是
feeling while observing your breath at the same time. Then you will feel more calm and can stand still better than before. Okay, here we have the 2 minutes to feeling, to observe
and walking, and by the same time also looking at the instruction. So I observe that most of my attention is on the script because my mind is worried that okay, what is next? What I have to do next? So I mean, it's very hard. It's very hard for me to also aware of the breath by the same time. I think one thing is because the pressure of the worry thing. Okay, now the conclusion. I want to conclude the whole thing that we just doing. Okay. This is the whole thing that we have done so far. Okay. The difference between the tranquility and the mindfulness. The first part when Elma asked us to do the sitting meditation, the principle is to reset our mind with full consciousness because we focus on sitting only. And then the mechanism is we stop thinking. And technique is, I mean, we totally observe the breath. So this is so-called the tranquility. This is our first exercise. Now what we have just done, we apply the tranquility into our activity in daily life. It's in working state. However, the working state that we focus on the breath is without distraction and emotional disturb. We focus at the present activity. Remember, we also touch the object. We listening to the song. We standing and then we walking. The technique is, I mean, we doing more than one thing at a time. So I mean, for me, I have to read the instruction at the same time. so number of so this is the difference between exercise 1 and exercise 2. Now, everyone, have you familiar with the mindfulness bell?
Yes.
Venerable Nikon, whether you download the mindfulness bell to your phone? Okay. If not, I mean, อาจารย์ recommend that we are using the mindfulness bell in our cell phone, and then we set the bell to remind us every 5 or 10 minutes in order that we can get to the present moment all the time. If we thinking and then we hear the bell is ringing, okay, we can bring our monkey mind back to our present moment, back to the activity. So that is one thing that อาจารย์ recommend. I want to hearing from you what is the experience of using your mindfulness bell. Anyone?
Yes, I find that very useful, really. It's I don't do all day long, but I put periods in the afternoon, for instance, if I'm going to be at home, and I put it every 10 minutes and really remind me to be aware of whatever I'm doing, not only breathing, but both. So it has been a very, very good experience for training this attention, this awareness.
Okay, good. Venerable Nikon, have you shared your experience using the mindfulness bell?
About our daily life?
Pardon me?
our daily life or mindfulness practice?
So you use it in your mindfulness practice? Okay.
Every day?
Okay.
Especially I don't practice meditation because I don't have enough time to practice meditation. I just in the evening time do I pray in front of the Buddha and read some book like that. But because when I stay in the temple, because in the town, I'm not. This is not suitable for me because this place is not suitable for me practice meditation. If we practice meditation, you have to go to the another place and keep silent place. Then we can practice mindfully like that.
When I move and I feel lots of anxiety around us, I feel insecure and unsafe. Even I am at home now. I will afraid maybe when I walk, I will hit something and make me hurt. Some anxiety from that.
All the time?
Yeah.
All the time.
When I sit, it's okay. When I walk, this dynamic is not okay.
So, but when you partially pay attention to your breath, also anxious?
Every time I feel anxious, I will take a deep breath and focus my feet again. But I know there's a lot of anxiety around my head. I won't follow them, but I can feel they just around me. But when I do the sitting meditation, I feel no anxiety. Once I close my eye, I already can stop thinking. I feel no emotion. But when I walking or do something, I will feel a lot of emotion around.
Okay.
Now that's the most difference I feel.
How about the Donghui?
I'm opposite with Gloria. As a lot of beginner, it's more easy to focus on they doing some movement than just sitting there. Because you're
I am the same.
moving, so you can focus on those movements, but when you're sitting there and you try to be quiet, and then your mind will keep jumping in some another thoughts. So I'm opposite with the Gloria. But when we do the tranquil meditation, I feel more peaceful and relaxed. But when we're doing the mindfulness practice, especially when we're doing the standing and the working part, you could feel some of the different experience than usual. We are doing this without mindfulness. You are feeling when your feet touch the floor, the feeling it will be expand and feel more bigger. You can feel the temperature of the floor and the movement, maybe the air moving just across your feet. It's quite a interesting experience, and you can feel when you do the mindfulness that your movement will feel more focused, and you can feel a lot of tiny things that you haven't noticed before. That's I feel.
我在做那个 sitting meditation 的时候，我是到最后一部分容易睡觉的。但是我做这个 walking， 就 mindfulness walking 的时候，就是我感觉我能注意到我的呼吸，然后也注意到我的脚板底，感受到鞋的那个温度，还有每走一步，就是我能感受到我在走，还有落在地上那个坚实的感觉。但是我就没有被那个分心，就是 就不会被分心。我感觉就是我一直都集中在我走和呼吸上面，就是不太容易被那个 distraction， 反而就是我做那个 sitting meditation 的时候，我容易 distraction 和 wandering， 不知道为什么，就是我的感觉是这个样子。然后我做那个 walking meditation 的时候，我的精力好像更容易集中一点，而且不太容易晃神去想其他的事情，或者是那个又去想明天的事情，或者是那个就是回忆以前的事情。我就是想，是不是有点焦虑，想走好每一步，所以的话就是不太容易分心，就有点搞不清楚。反正我的感受是这样，我就很容易感受到我的脚板底就是和鞋接触的时候，感觉到比我不把那个注意放一部分在我的鼻子上面的时候，要更感觉它的热乎乎的那个温度在那边。对，我的感受这时候。
没有，就是你就是把专注力你大脑会有一个东西可以让它去专注嘛，你就没有那么多精力去一直去想那堆杂念了，其实就是。
对，我感觉那个就是，大脑被用起来了，这样，就这样子，我感觉就不会容易分心啊什么的。
对，一般人是刚开始行禅会比坐禅要简单的，然后 Gloria 是相反的，还蛮特别的。
就是你们刚刚说的动起来的时候，我的感受是就是我动起来，我精神就涣散嘛。为什么呢？因为我要耳观八方，因为我内心就是会害怕有突发事情，我来不及反应，所以我一动起来，我就会有这个焦虑。
那你坐飞机怕吗？
怕呀，我连门都不敢出嘞。
OK，那你跟我以前有一段时间是一样的。我在2013年的时候打篮球，把我的手指给打断了，就是那个就去医院做手术了。然后我差不多从那个手指断了以后，去做了手术以后，大概我是差不多有半年的时间，我不敢出门，因为我觉得go to the page that you can see each other, no? And then you can see how they can participate with you. It's become two-way communication, not one way. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
See you later. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, where you know, Bikuni. Open your microphone, please.
Microphone,
No.
please.
Microphone. Oh, I think she has work right now. Yeah. You know, because in Vietnam, this time with many ceremony,
Oh,
many
why?
ceremony.
Special reason?
Because this year, the first month of this year,
Location, please pairing together to become speaking and listening with rotate rows of the telling and listening about the difficult in my work. First, let speaking tell for 3. Let A or speaking.
Let A tell for 3
Let
minutes.
A tell for 3 minutes. The story will be listened attentively with eye contact, no and nodding. B, please try to get both through of feeling. Don't worry about time. I will warn you 3 seconds before ending. After 3 minutes, making evaluation question has. 4A. Does B have listen skills and how? What is the effect of listening skills? For B, do you get the feeling or A and how? How does the feeling of A affect you?
Okay.
Conclude that your communication about listen story will not only show feeling but also affect feeling of the
Moment. May I interrupt?
Okay.
Uh,
Welcome.
who are now the instructor?
Xue Mei Qiu is our instructor now.
I don't get who are the instructor now. Who
Xue
teach
Mei Qiu.
number 3? Who teach session 3?
Yeah.
Sumai?
Yes, section 3.
You need to have two people in your group. One become A and the other become B, and they need to speak according to the instruction. The first round they will tell the story. A tell the story. B listen attentively with eye contact, and then you look at how they practice until finish 3 minutes. You evaluate according to the manual. You evaluate A that be listen still attentively or not, and how and what is the effects, something like that. Now I think you don't practice according to the manual. You need to have A and B really dialogue to each other for 3 minutes. My question is that now who become A and who become B? And Venerable Sabana, you must open your camera during practice. Excuse me, please.
Okay. I invite Yishuang, part A. Can you join?
Yeah, I can.
So,
how about we doing like this? So, like Chinese, so 3 of them, you can talk by your language, and then we can talk by our language. So, and then we can share, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yes, but you are in the same separate room. You can do only one pair at a time. You can do only one pair at a time. You must select which pair will train communication skill, and then at the second round, after you explain about mindfulness skill, you train second round on mindful listening and speaking.
Okay. Then we recommend vulnerable to peer. Then we can observe.
So yeah, because okay, let's see. So this section is like this. So let's I will see the instruction. So who would you like to be like A and B?
Yeah, I mean, I can be either A or B. It's like just need someone to be my partner to finish this one.
Just give the chance. Who like I can be A, I can be B, something like that.
Okay, you Chuang, you are A, and Venerable Achin Kema, you become B.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
and
no
then
problem.
the first round, A, you have 3 minutes to tell the difficult situation, and then Venerable Achin Kema, you listen attentively, have eye contact, nodding your head. And the instructor, you control the time. After that, you share according to the manual, they have some assessment that you need to ask them. And after that, you teach about mindful listening and mindful speaking, and then have a second round that they both tell and listen to the same story, but the second time mindfully. Is that all right?
No problem.
Yes.
Okay. You have 10 minutes to
Yes.
practice
So on.
to the end.
Okay,
Okay, thank you. Please begin.
I will start to mindfully speaking my difficulty things. Everyone, please listen to my story mindfully. These days, I have a very difficult things because I have to finish my thesis. For my thesis, I already finished 3 chapters, but also I already passed the proposal defense. But Ajahn asked me a lot of questions during the proposal defense, so I was have a lot of things have to edit. But after I pass the proposal defense, I don't have enough time to really focus on resolve my problem because Ajahn also said, oh, maybe you have to change your topic a little bit. But I already writing for 3 chapters. If I change my topic, it means the all 3 chapter I already write have to be rewrite again. So these things give me a huge pressures. I really feel a little not. I feel a little depression for this, and because all the resources I already collected, I have to review again. I have to choose again. I also have to go back to my country, try to collect more resources and more data, which also give me a lot of financial pressures because I don't know whether I have enough time to manage my trip to back to my countries. And another things about I really want to myself can be graduate on time. So I should arrange all the thesis time also about the defense time. Besides that, I also have to publish 1 articles. So this will give me another pressures. Um, after that things, I also have to pass the IELTS exam because our university required for our English level. But actually, like 5 years ago, I already passed the IELTS exam for like 3.5 score. But the university is required for like your score should be attained within 2 years. So my score already expired. So I have to prepare again. I have to pay the exam fees, which also give me another pressure. So this is all the difficulties now I was facing. So I really thanks for everyone to listen to my difficulty stories and please share your thinkings about it. Thank you very much.
Instructor, you need to assess, to feedback, evaluate, and give feedback to this. According to the manual, you need to ask A about listening skill of B and the effect of listening skill. And then you turn to B to ask whether whenever Achin get the feeling of A or not. Yeah, please look at your manual. It's according to the manual. Who are the instructor? Now I see Hui Lian and Sui Mai, who are instructor. You, Sui Mai, you are instructor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to conduct the after finish 3 minutes, you need to evaluate by asking both sides. You ask A about the listening skill of B, and you ask B about the feeling that
Yeah.
that A express. Please
So
do that.
I ask, do you get the feeling of?
You ask, does B have listening skill and how? You ask me these questions.
Does B have listening skill and how?
I really, There I really think B has a very good listening skills because he do the eye contact with me, and at that time he also do the notings. So I really feel he have very good listening skills. The second question, you continue. You can ask me the second question.
What is the effect of the listening skills?
Because of B is really listening carefully to my troubles, so I feel very warm in my heart. I feel someone really understanding me. Then you ask for B.
I ask for B.
Yeah. Do you?
You ask me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you get the feeling of A and how?
Sure, I got a lot of feeling because I am also a student right now. So I can feel what she feel now. So that's why since I am listening to her difficulty, so in my mind I like, oh, what kind of like advice can I give to her? Something like I'm thinking. Yeah. And also that's really trouble for even now I'm also master student. That's why I can feel absolutely what she's feeling is. Like a very hard thing. What is that? Even finish 3 chapters, but have to change a little bit the topic. That's really, really, really hard.
Difficult.
Yeah, difficult.
So how does the feeling of A affect you?
Yeah.
Okay, the last exercise before you return to the group is that you practice, you explain about mindful communication by partial awareness of breath during while listening and speaking, and then train happy birthday to you as you trained earlier. But you don't have time now. You can go directly into the second round. You Wang, you can now explain the same story mindfully. Awareness of breath, awareness of your during your speaking, and then Achin Kema, Venerable, you listen mindfully 3 minutes, and then after finish, Sui Mai, you ask when Achin, what is the difference of A this time, and what is the difference of Achin as B this time when they are become mindful? Yeah, you have 3 minutes left to train and feedback, please.
Okay.
Let's begin with you, Wang. You explain again. Now, mindfully explain your story. And Achin, you mindfully listening to that. And at the end, Sumai, you ask when Achin, what is the difference this time of both sides? And then finish. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Ajahn.
Yeah.
I will start
Yeah.
now. Now I will start to talking about my same story mindfully. So I will speak more slowly. I wish you can have a chance to listen more carefully. First things I talking about now, I am very stressful because I have to finish my thesis. I already write 3 chapters of my thesis. In total, we only need 5 chapters. And after I write most of the things, I also passed my defense, proposal defense, last year. before I think everything will be very smoothly because until next month it's already 3 months past, so I can do my defense proposal. But just after I finish my proposal defense, Ajahn gave me a lot of advice, and they said I have to change my topic. Because of this, all the 3 chapters which I already write, I have to edit again because changing topic means a lot of things I have to rewrite, which give me super stressful feelings. And in order to get all the resources and the data, I have to fly back to my country to calculate more data, to collect more things, to do the more interviews, which also very hard for me because I already planned all the things. Now it's a interruptive things. I have to plan again and plan to fly back my country and come back again. Also give me financial burdens. So all of these kind of things give me trouble, make me a trouble and give me more pressure. Apart from this, because I also have to pass English exam, which is IELTS exam, and my previous exam score already higher than the requirement, but it's expired. It's more than 5 years, and our university required for within 2 years. So I have to plan to do it again. Another thing is we also have to publish one article, but now I don't know whether I have enough time to do the article things because I have to still focus on my thesis itself. So all of these 3 things now makes me trouble and give me pressures. And I'm very thank you for everyone listening to my stories mindfully. Thank you. And it's your turn. Xuan Wei, it's your turn.
Yeah.
I turn.
Ask the question again, like.
Yeah, same question again.
Does B have
这个是发生一个有 therapy 的一个很核心的一个过程。那这种在沟通以后的这种交流的环节，更多是帮助讲述者。我只是从这个讲和听如果是以讲者为主要的核心的一个被治疗的一个对象的话，那其实是帮助他在记忆还比较新的时候，回头去看他讲述出这段的过程，就带来了一种独立的视角，帮助他把刚刚结束的这段交流里面那种自己的这种被承载、被接住、被允许的部分，整合到他前面的那段不愉悦的记忆里面去。对，
有道理。
这个是很重要的。那这个时候，无论是这个therapist，就这个主持者本身，还是这个倾听者本身，某种意义上讲是帮助他完成这个确认，confirm 他的这个表达，表示 support，就是支持这个部分，让他来这个转化完成。那他如果是在一个小组里面，那么就双方交替的来进行这个部分，就一组来讲，一组来听，然后沟通，然后再一组来讲，一组来听，然后再沟通。如果使用的话，我要使用的话，我可能不会暗示他那个 mindfulness communication，尤其是 mindfulness。
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we finish our sector 3.
Yeah.
So we
How about another? This is how do you think mindful communications?
Mindfulness will help doing things with less distraction and less emotional involvement. This also true with mindful speech. Everyone can practice mindfulness communication in both roles as speak and listen, and learn how different between mindful and usual communication. Aptly of mindful communication, usual communication in relationship often ends up with negative result of conflicts and stress. Negative communication is also automatic. You can see from doing the first part of activities. That means we don't aware or be mindful as we communication. Mindful speech will improve both verbal and non-verbal communication. Mindfulness with nonverbal communication will help us to express better both feeling and the relationship. While mindfulness with verbal one will help us to communication more mindfulness, especially using I message. Without mindfulness, we often speak automatically. Your message that impairs negative connotation has criticizing, ordering, completing, teaching acts. When we become mindful speaking, we can better show much more positive ways, both nonverbal and using a message of feeling and counsel has positive communication.
Okay, very good.
So good, so
So,
good. Now
yeah.
it's time we will go back to the main room.
Main room, right?
Yeah. Thank you to meet everyone today in our
Thank you,
group.
thank you. And also, the full one. I hope you are full now.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay. See you.
See you.
See you in class.
Hello, everyone. Welcome again to the classroom. I think you have learned a lot during the practice of 3 core skills. I have already observed in every group now, and I think you have learned a lot. This is a basic skill that you will learn how to teach mindfulness in a different way, no? Not in a religious way, but in a more active learning, like this style. This will help people better to understand and to learn, no? And then you will also get used to the manual, because in the next 2 Saturday, you will training the therapy that is much more difficult than this, but it is the same style. There you will get the manual from me, and then you can practice the manual in this way, no? But more difficult, because it's a situation of therapy. So this is just teaching in a very small group. But next time it will be a bigger group with 7 people, and you need to rotate to become therapist or counselor and the member of the group. So I will continue this afternoon session that you can first conclude about the training. No? The core skill training, you see that the first activity of session 1 is of tranquil meditation is that you explain to your student that basic consciousness begin with collecting, collect negativity, become upset and stress. And we practice tranquil meditation by stop thinking. Without thought, we become calm and relaxed. And then you teach thought stopping by observing breath for 2 minutes using the technique of selective attention for help people to better observing breath. Yeah, and then they will learn that the conscious thought is easy to stop thinking, but the subconscious thoughts still keep coming. So they need to learn how to manage subconscious thought. You teach how to manage, not forcing to stop thinking or not irritate with the subconscious thought, but just don't follow the thought and return to your breath again. And this can be practiced by 4 minutes. People will learn that in the last minute, they may become calm and then get sleepiness. So you explain to them that when without many thought, the conscious will have a tendency to get sleepiness. So you need to manage your sleepiness. You explain to it and then let people sit 8 minutes or long sitting correctly, and then end up with 1 minute of open eye meditation, and then you explain the benefit of tranquil meditation. So this is the way that we used to explain tranquil meditation in a way that people can understand better and then can practice easier. And by this way, they can apply by sitting 10 minutes every day, not so difficult. Are there any questions for this practice? Okay, then go to the second one. The people who get number 2 will practice mindfulness in activity. You explain first that attentiveness is not mindfulness because it's still easy to distract and get emotional involvement. But the mindfulness means that you become being present, so you become more attentive and thought and emotion under control. That is different from only attentiveness for some time, but but become distract and emotional involvement. And then you explain how to apply breath for mindfulness training. It's not the same as apply breath in tranquility development, because in mindfulness your mind need to work, so you cannot totally observe your breath, but partial awareness of your breath, help being present, so you can develop mindfulness on doing things. And then you ask people to practice 3 steps. Yeah, from closed eye to open eye, and then to partial awareness or breath awareness of doing things. So by this step by step, people can not difficult to practice mindfulness. And then at the end, you ask people to discuss what is the difference between tranquility and mindfulness. And then you ask them to apply mindfulness clock or mindfulness bell to help warning you during the day to become mindful more easier. And then you give homework. Yeah, that is the program. Are there any question about this? Okay, then you go to the communication skill. Number 3, you begin with explain that people communicate with both with verbal and non-verbal. And what is the difference? The verbal usually communicate thought, but non-verbal communicate feeling and relationship. And then you ask them to become A and B. For the first round, they practice communication skill. A explain, and then B listen attentively by have eye contact, nodding, and so on. So after 3 minutes, you can evaluate. You can evaluate that whether B listen attentively. You can ask A. And then what is the effect when they listen attentively? You will see that A will develop trustfulness that we and have the experience that they can A can tell and can explain better because of trust development. And then you can forward to the mindful communication, that it will help better communication by partial awareness of listening and speaking. But speaking is a little bit difficult, because when speaking you don't have exhalation, it's become word. So your speed. So you need to observe only inhalation. That you can lead them to practice this by applying the thinking of happy birthday song. So they can get that, oh, I can see the inhalation, and then I become mindful on my speaking. And then you ask second round of training. Now A tell the story mindfully, aware of inhalation. B listen mindfully, aware of both in and in inhalation and exhalation. And then they can compare by asking this time what happened. You can ask B, because they can see that A will speak difference. With less distraction, they can better explain, better organize the story, and less emotional expression. And then B themselves become a better understanding with mindful listening, and more neutral, don't have emotional involvement like the first round. So this is the how the training going on. I explained this morning, but you don't have opportunity to practice. So this time, I hope you have opportunity to practice and learn how to teach. And in mindful communication, you learn how to evaluate the group activity. Okay, now, any question about this? Very well. Then we have about 1 hour to understand about mindfulness therapy and counseling. This PowerPoint show you the 8 session that take about half an hour each session for 8 weeks. So you begin with transcript meditation under the title How to Manage Anxiety and Stress. And then living with mindfulness is the mindfulness in physical activity. And then learning to let go with feeling, applying body scan. And then mindfulness with thought and letting go with it. So you apply labeling the thought and learn how to apply it. In number 5, you will be improving relationship, the one that you learned this morning. And number 6 is improving communication with mindful communication as you train in the core skill 3. But it have more detail. Every session have more detail that you can later learn next week in the session of therapy. And number 7 is compassion and forgiveness. I will introduce this soon. Number 8 is a conclusion. They don't have new skill. They just evaluate again what happened during past 8 weeks, and then how to continue practice as a way of life. Yeah, that is the concept. This therapy of 8 session can do individual or in group, and sometimes also in class. For example, in the class of people with non-communicable disease, the NCD, they need to train the skill, not a lot on talking their own problem, so they can do in a class. But if people are under stress, need counseling, or people are under mental health problem and need therapy, that we recommend individual or group therapy. But research show that it's not so different from the outcome. Both group and individual therapy have similar outcome, but by group therapy it become more effective because you can teach many people at the same time, up to 10 people. So in this program, we will develop manual that explain that you can apply in individual and group therapy, but it's focused mainly on group therapy. I will brief the session to you because next week you will understand the overview of each session and train in the therapy. The session 1 will be orientation of the therapy, and then have a group activity of self-value to explain, to explore their value, and then link to tranquility development. That is the session 1. I will not explain in detail because you need to learn from your group in your group later. But the self-value is a very good activity that asks people, member of the group, to explain the beloved one, maybe mother, maybe teacher, or anyone that they love, and then explain their experience with that beloved person, and then they can discuss and connect that this person have some characteristic like compassion, tolerance, and forgiveness, and so on. So you learn this value into yourself, and then it's become the good part of your personality. But you cannot keep that so long, because when you have emotion or stress, this value cannot show up. So you need to learn higher consciousness of tranquility and mindfulness, because with tranquility and mindfulness you will not have emotion and stress a lot, so you can express this value and develop more intensity of this value. So this will motivate people to understand that why we train higher consciousness of tranquility and mindfulness. And then in the session 2, if you remember last week, we begin with basic mindfulness, awareness of breath, awareness of doing things, and you have repeat again in the core skill. And then in the therapy, we will have 3 steps of practice mindfulness in activity. Begin with basic mindfulness, and then mindfulness with outer situation. When you work, you need more attention on your work. You will a little bit aware of your breath, and then you can practice mindfulness with inner situation. When we face emotional situation, you can continue your work mindfully by more awareness of your breath. So there is some explanation and some practice that people will go back and apply mindfulness in daily activity much better. And they also learn the difference between mindfulness and tranquility, and have to set up the mindfulness bell to help themselves become mindful during the day. In the session 3, we train mindfulness of feeling to become let go with negative feeling. Yeah, we begin with seeing tiredness first. That means people learn to see how it change of palpitation when you get tired. So it's the same that people can focusing on the sensation when they have some emotion, no? But this can be difficult if people don't sensitive to body sensation. So we practice body scan to let people become sensitive to their body sensation, and then when they encounter difficulty, they can practice focusing for half to 1 minute, and then they can apply into their daily life by apply mental rehearsal. Visualize some strong situation that you have problem with, and then when you recall vividly, you will get some emotion that also some body sensation, sensation, for example, palpitation or hot face, something like that. So you can practice how to letting go with this. So that is the mental rehearsal at the end. So people now have a homework to sit 20 minutes, 10 minutes transcript meditation, and 10 minute body scan. Yeah, and mental rehearsal at the end, no? To link with application into their daily life. This is the technique of body scan. We know that the sensation will also reflect the feeling, no? So when you practice body scan, you become better sensitive to sensation and feeling. So you observe every tiny part of your body part and see that when there are some pain, some strong sensation, if you just half to 1 minute focusing the sensation, you see it change. Yeah, and then this is the technique of focusing that help people to letting go. Okay. And then mental rehearsal, na? Visualize strong emotion even vividly from the beginning to the end, and focusing sensation that happen during the rehearsal. That is the number 3. Number 4 is mindfulness of thought. Also, thought was taught by me last time, na? Where we learning how to mindful with thought with the technique labeling thought, and also mental rehearsal at the end. So this time people can naming the thought and see that when they become neutral, they don't have negative effect from the other. Session 5 is relationship review. You have done with me this morning, no? You remember 5.1 form that people bring their automatic thought up to their awareness by answering the question, the bad thing that the relationship do to you, and the good thing you do don't have a good result. So you can ask them to do, and then you ask them to train to become letting go, na? By mental rehearsal one situation with that person. After that, you review again your idea with the relationship, and you can see that it's with mindfulness you can much easier turn to positive thinking, na? You can see the positive side of the relationship as we have sharing this morning. And then mindful communication, partly you have already trained in the core skill, the basic communication and the mindful communication. But last but not least is very important how to apply in relationship. So this is the course that encourage people to role play, how to apply good mindful communication into their daily life. For example, with family member, with couple. Sometimes they not aware of mindful communication. Now they can aware. Okay, this is the practice to aware and then to respond mindfully with the close relationship. Okay, now you are waiting for the next session on compassion. Oh, sorry. At the end of session number 6, there will be exercise to apply in relationship. You can, they will ask you to review one event that with relationship that is not so good. You can see that when you become mindful, you can review that the situation will change. You become harmoniously show up your non-verbal, and then your verbal message can go into the positive way. That means telling your feeling and worthiness, or I message. You will practice this again by the next following Saturday. Okay, now I will ask you to learn about compassion. Compassion in psychology is can be developed by self-talk after letting go. When you rehearsal one event that you can letting go with this, with the letting go attitude, it's easier for you to develop forgiveness and compassion. And I will have about 5 minutes to practice this. I will ask you to sit meditation for 2 minutes. And then after that, I will ask you to do mental rehearsal for 2 minutes with someone that you have problem with one situation. After that, we will practice mindful compassion together. All right? Okay. It will take about 5 minutes all together. Yeah, we begin to practice now. Everyone, sit upright. Closing your eye, please. Begin. You can begin with 2 minutes of tranquil meditation. Begin with long respiration. Selective attention on the nostril. You get the air better at the point you get best sensation. Maintain continuously observe your breath for 2 minutes, please. Now you still closing your eye and do this 2 minutes for mental rehearsal. Please visualizing the difficulty event in the last few days, one event only, from the beginning to the end. Where, when, with whom that it happened, and how it's going on from the beginning to the end. Visualize it vividly. Your mind will respond. So if you have negative thought, you just naming the thoughts. If you have negative feeling, you will get some body sensation. You focusing. Then you can visualizing the event with the way of letting go. Please slowly do it. Still closing your eye, we will do mindful compassion. You can consider that both you and that person who trouble you are in misery. As you can develop calm and letting go, so it is better to forgive and convey compassion to each other. With calm and let go mind, observe your breath and tell to yourself silently, may you and I forgive each other. May you and I be happy. May you and I be peaceful. May you and I be harmonious. May you and I be free from all the misery. Close your eye. Contemplate these 10 sentences. Help you to become forgive with yourself and with the people that trouble you. And now you still closing your eye and think about the person that you love in the family or at your the work, the close relationship. Think that that person or also at least to all the misery as well as you. You and them have to face all misery such as sickness, getting old, death, fear, disappointment, and sadness. That person and you can be designed for happiness and need to be free from the misery as well as you know. Tell yourself repeatedly, softly and gently, feeling the meaning of each word during your self-talk and awareness of your breath during your self-talk. May you and I be happy. Remember the face of these people during your mindful compassion. No? May you and I be peaceful. May you and I be harmonious. May you and I be free from all the misery. With this contemplation, you will become and you visualizing the face of these people may help you to become more easier compassion to and loving kindness to these people. And at the end, you can extend your compassion and loving kindness to the people that you don't know or living thing. Yeah. Partial awareness of breath and make the sentence of compassion. May all living things be happy. May all living things be peaceful. May all living things be harmonious. May all living things be free from all the misery. Now still closing your eye. Put both of your hands on your chest near your heart. Feel the warmth of your hand. Mindful of what you have practiced to give loving kindness and compassion to the people who love and to all the living things. Return your hand back. Take time to swallow with your compassion to answer the compassion that comes from your heart naturally. Use this word again by yourself to all living things to be happy, peace, harmonious, and free from all suffering. Slowly open your eye. Do open eye meditation for a while. Okay, we can mindfully sharing the experience. Nah? What you have finished is the compassion and loving kindness to one with conflict, the one with trouble you. Nah? That is the first round. The second round is loving kindness and compassion to the people that you love, nah? At home, at your office, and then extend or generalize loving kindness and compassion to all living things, all people that you don't know. That is the way that people can learn to become compassionate with loving kindness in the three different ways. In the therapy, we have also the first one, the self-compassion. Because people who under stress and under mental health problem, they usually have self-blame after conflict with the people. They develop self-blame And these self-blame are the subconscious thought that driven more straight to them. So it's very important to develop self-compassion to resolve this self-blame or conflict in themselves first. But I don't show you this time. You will learn next time in the therapy session how to develop self-compassion. Okay? Yeah. So that is the 8 session. Session number 8 is only review what the people have learned and then plan how to develop mindfulness into their as a way of life. That is the session number 8. So I will now turn to the other point about group therapy. You need to learn a little bit about group process that driving people to learn and to become healthy again. When people are in group, there will be some 3 characteristics of group process happening. First one is the universality. When people in the group therapy, they will get the sense that everyone can have problem, but everyone also can learn. This is universal. This help by sharing problem. This help to develop universality. And then as people open themselves to the other, they will develop group cohesion. So they develop a sense of belonging to the group. So they will become motivated to come to the group again and again until they finish the therapy. And by this way, they develop group learning. That means some people may develop mindfulness skill sooner or later from learning and sharing with the group. So these 3 mechanisms in the group process help to drive all members to learn and to become healthy again. So I repeat again, the 3 group process: universality, group cohesion, and group learning. So this is the thing that you, as a therapist or counselor, you need to bring this characteristic into the group. And the true, we call mindful group process. That means you mindfully do 3 things in the process of training. You ask for their experience, but that is not enough. You go to make the group share their understanding, and then you link how to apply into their own sitting and their daily life. So that is the 3 steps that you run group process to develop universality, group cohesion, and group learning. So in the by next week when we practice mindfulness-based therapy and counseling together, each skill that you initiate to the group, you will ask experiences and then let people share understanding and then link how to apply into their own sitting and daily life. This is the mindful group process that will help you to bring about group process of universality, group cohesion, and group learning. And by this way, people will become healthy again. Is that all right? So this is the thing that you will practice next time. This in the core skill, we don't focus on group process a lot. We just make you to understand the manual and how to teach mindfulness to become easier to understand, to become easier to practice step by step, and how to apply in daily life. But in the next 2 Saturday, you will add mindful group process into the session. So each session will be more detailed than the core skill, and then you need to run 3 steps of ask, experience, share, understanding, and link apply to their sitting and their daily life. That is the point that you need to keep in mind and practice together with the trainer that in your group. We will divide into group, and then each group have a trainer that will help you to understand the therapy properly. So you will get the manual of therapy. Yeah. By the end of this session, I will send you the manual of therapy. This is a digital file that I would like to ask you that is only for training. I ask you not to distribute this manual to other people without permission. Yeah, because this is only on the purpose of training. So in the manual of therapy for therapists, it looks similar to the core skill, but in more detail. That means each session will have objective and contents, and then they have activity, usually 8 activity. So you will see that in the core skill it have only 5, but in the therapy they have at least 8 activity, more detail. And then after the lesson of the lesson plan of therapy, there will be like the core skill. That means the therapist document composed of knowledge that help you to explain by yourself to the group, and then the script that is the instruction to read that people can practice properly. So you see the difference. The knowledge part help you to explain by yourself to the group, but the script is the instruction to be read. Because of reading the instruction properly will help people to master the skill. That is very important. And then they will have activity form. That means after finish the practice, they can record their experience and bring that record to share. This activity form you can help you to let people discuss or sharing with each other better. And then you give homework to them. So it's going like this. The composition of manual of the therapy. So now I think at the end of this today meeting, I will explain the process. Now we divide into group of 7 members that will be active participate in the therapy by rotating to be therapist and group member. You can use 1 hour for each session. Begin with meditation and homework review, except session 1 that will be orientation instead. And then you can run group process for meditation review and homework, and then you introduce new skill learning and group process of the new skill, and then you discuss with them by the group process, end up with homework assignment. That is the 1 hour for each session, except session 1 that you don't have meditation review and homework review because it's the first time. You have orientation instead. Okay, and then we have in your group you have observer. The observer they are not belong to the group member, but we invite them to understand the group, the therapy process by observe the therapy. The people who belong to become active partner, you must open the camera. It's a two-way communication in therapy. But the observer, you need not to open your camera. You can but you can observe how people interact each other, nah? But you don't need to open your camera. But the group member and the therapist must, I say must, nah, open the camera so you will see all the member in your screen. Is that all right? Yeah. Okay. After finish the therapy, you will have feedback. Together, the trainer will list the session plan with you, and then they will ask the therapist to reflect. And then the trainer or facilitator will ask member and he himself to join. No? We will develop positive feedback mindfully. What is the thing you like, you can explain, and what the thing can be improved, you can sharing. So this is according to the session plan that you lead together. Nah? You can reflect what from the session that just happened, what you like and what you consider to be improved. Yeah, that is all together. Will take about, I think, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, that is the process. Okay. Mm-hmm. At the end, I will explain to you a little bit that this is very good for therapy and counseling. Nah? Therapy means for people with mental health, this mental health problem like depression, anxiety, addiction, and post-traumatic stress disorder. And then counseling will be for people who are stress and stress-related disease like NCD, nah? Diabetes, hypertension, for instance. Yeah. So this is the program that appropriate for these people. So you can, if you are in the mental health area, you will become therapist. But if you are not in the mental health area, you can practice this and become counselor. Is that all right? Okay. Now I will ask when succeed that I ask when succeed to show you the group. We will divide into two groups, nah? And each group has 7 members as the active member and then a few observer. When succeed, could you please show the number, the list of the people for the next training program next Saturday, please?
Yeah, I will show.
Okay. You will see that in this list we have group 1 and group 2. Nah? Each group have 7 members. Okay. And then each one have the number. Yeah, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This number is also the number of sessions that you will conduct as a therapist. Otherwise, you become the member of the group. For example, in group 1, it begin with Wu Chun. So you will be the therapist for the first session. Otherwise, you become the member. If you go like this. Yeah. And for group 2, nah, so my feel you become the therapist of the first session. Otherwise, you become the member of the group. So by this way, you can learn all the 7 sessions together. But each session you can lead by yourself because there are no new skill to develop. Only review and then plan to bring mindfulness into your into your daily life, yeah, into your lifestyle, your lifestyle, no? Okay. I hope you can understand, no? Any question you can ask now. About the assignment. So you are divided into two groups. This the list of 7 people in each group is the active partner that rotate to become therapist and group member. You need to open the camera to see everyone that you can conduct two-way communication during the therapy online. That's very important, no? And then each group will have facilitator and trainer that are the certified therapists. They will help you to run the process and finish the therapy properly. You have about 50 minutes, not more than 1 hour, to finish each session. Yeah, it becomes shorter because on reviewing the sitting, we will cut to the half. Nah? For example, transcue meditation will cut not 10 minutes, but only 5 minutes. And body scan, not 10 minutes, but only to 5 minutes. This will help you to shortening the practice, but you can use all the instruction properly, but reduce the time to the half. That will help you to manage the time, no? And as the group will be not too big only, when not count the therapist or counselor, there will be the other 6 people become group members. So the group process will be faster. So that is why you can complete in not more than 1 hour. Nah? Usually about 50 minutes. So, okay. Anyone have question for the assignment?
Ajahn, do we have like core skills, the documents, just like today you will provide us?
At the end of this session, I will send you the other document called therapy manual. It's much bigger. This mindfulness therapy manual is much bigger. It's composed of 8 sessions that you can use as a tool for therapy and counseling. Is that all right?
Oh, okay. And that means 8 section, and we have 7 member in the group, and each one choose one. And
you conduct according to the number.
Okay. And
Yeah.
like for example, group 1 and Wujin just instruct the first one, and second instruct the second one. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So it follow this until at the end. Hema Kala conduct the 7 session. Yeah. And for the second group, begin with Sumai Kwi for the first session, and along this until at the end, Emma take the 7 session. All right?
Ajahn, just to confirm, so the 7th session is happening on the 15th or is it happening on the 22nd?
You need to open mask first. I cannot get the.
Sorry, Ajahn, I'm asking because I won't be around. I have another exam on the 15th and I'm assigned to teach, I think the number 4, group 2 number 4 session. Does it mean that it is happening on the 22nd or does that session happen on the 15th?
Do you mean that you are absent sometime?
Yes, Ajahn, on the 15th itself, I will be absent because I have another big exam to attend on that day, whole day.
Did you absent all the time of or only morning or afternoon session? The whole day or only morning or afternoon session?
I haven't confirmed. I believe it's most part of the day. So probably morning and afternoon at this stage.
uh, uh, when succeed, would you change the name of her?
Me
You
too.
are
Yeah.
Wa Me
Me too.
Too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Number 4, you exchange with the Kamekala, number 7 of the first group.
Achal, may I join now?
Yeah. The number 4 will rotate with number 7 of the first group. Please do it now, otherwise people will get confused. No, number 4 of group 2 rotate with number 7 of the first group. And bring number 7 of the first group to become number 4. Yeah, that's good. Number 4. Okay, very good. Okay.
Thank you very much, Ajahn. Thank you.
The time will go on like this. Saturday, next Saturday on the 15th, in the morning you will run session number 1 and 2. And in the afternoon, you run session 3, 4, 5. And then on the 22nd of March, the last session, the last training, number 6 and 7 will run session 6 and 7 in the morning. And in the afternoon, we will conclude the training and how to apply in counseling and therapy, and how to certify as a therapist and counselor. So that means people who are absent on the 15th, the team will send you the video of the therapy of your room, of your group, that you can review the therapy process by yourselves. But I will ask other participants to fully participate. Only number 7 of each group have some serious that you cannot participate fully on the 15th. But the team will send the video of your group that you can review the therapy of the 15th March. Are
Thank
there
you,
any?
Ajahn. Okay,
Yeah.
thank
Are
you,
there
Ajahn.
any questions, please? Yeah.
Jan, I'm sorry, because 15th Saturday we have class. I'm sorry, I can only join today.
What is your group? You are in the first or second group?
I'm in the second group, number 6. I feel really sorry. I want to join, but our Saturday, Sunday, full day have class, so I can only join weekend day, Monday to Friday. Yeah.
My question is that can you join on 23rd, 22nd
That
of
is
March?
also Saturday. It's also Saturday, Sunday. I cannot join. We have full day class.
So that means you are not you cannot participate.
I cannot. I can only join on Monday to Friday class because today I have no class. That's why I come to join the class.
Okay. When succeed, then you bring Liang Fang from the list.
Thank you so much.
And then we will ask somebody to do the to volunteer to be participate in the session. May I ask other people who want to be volunteer to become active participant in the therapy? Are there? we can put your name in number 6 of the group 2.
Bo Pante Sopana.
Yeah, put the name, put the name into number 6 when succeed.
I'm not sure whenever Sopana still here or not. Hello, Sopana. Are you okay to be an active member?
Okay,
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
try.
Okay. I will put.
Please become active member. That's very good. Okay. When Samana, you run the session number 6, na?
Okay, sir.
Okay. That means everyone need to study the manual very careful because you need to run from the first activity to the end properly, and then after that this is not like the core skill, na. This time you have a facilitator or trainer in your group, so each group have your own trainer. That means you will learn very, very good because the trainer will help you to understand the process and the therapy properly. I repeat again, na. Next Saturday, the morning session will continue with session 1 and 2, and in the morning session will be session 3, 4, 5, and then in the last Saturday, is in the morning will be session 6 and 7, and then in the afternoon it will be the review of the training program and the application in therapy and counseling, and at the end I will explain, if you want to become certified, what is the certification process. Yeah, that is all the thing that will happen in the next 2 Saturday, no? And thank you for rearrangement. So first group of 7 members, are you okay?
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Ajahn.
Thank you. Please prepare, na. I will send, after this session, I will send the manual into our line group, and I ask you not to distribute the manual without permission, na. Group 2, please see your name. Are you alright to take the role of therapist according to your number? Okay, very good. And in the 15, na, in the first group, number 7 of the first group and second group cannot participate, but the team will send you the video recording of the therapy of your group that you can study. Okay, so that when you join in the 22nd of March, you can understand the process and can continue
Okay,
your
Ajahn.
training.
Thank you,
Okay.
Ajahn. Okay.
Yeah. When succeed, are you sure that when you separate into 2 groups, you can make a video record of both groups?
I will find out the method once.
Okay, we will discuss later, na. But it's very important that you need to record, do video record of both groups and send it to number 7 of each group.
Like,
Okay,
can you set up someone for the host and then they can record by themselves?
Okay, everyone. Now we come to the last part of today's session. Are there any questions? Are there any idea you want to sharing with me, please?
Can I ask one question?
Please.
Small one. When we do the mindfulness communication practice, I recognize one phenomenon. When we teach people mindful before
Yes.
they communicate, she control her emotion, control the talking. So how to understand the mindful and the control? Yes, I mean,
I understand your question. This is very important.
Yes.
Yeah. In the beginning, we seem to control ourselves too much. This is in psychology we call training effect. You are not so skillful enough to do it naturally, so it's become too much control. Sometimes you are aware of your breath but cannot dialogue, cannot communicate good because you too much aware of your breath. Yeah. That is too much control. This can be vanish, can be disappear when you become more skillful. Yeah. This is in psychology we call training effect. Thinking about when you learn to swim, or you learn to ride a bicycle, you will have problem in the first period of training. But after that, you can ride bicycle, you can swim. So this is we call training effect. So it means that you are not skillful. But after that, when you practice more and more, it will be the nature of the practice. You will practice it naturally.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the question. Mm-hmm. Any question, any sharing you please do. It will be beneficial for everyone in the group to learn from your question and your experience.
Sorry, as I am not clear understanding about the distance and contact of the communication skills. Non-verbal. Yes, distance and contact. Can you explain more about it?
When you develop communication skill, you need to first develop trust relationship, and this can be developed by you have attentive listening. Attentive listening can be done by non-verbal, like eye contact with your with your dialogue partner, and nodding your head during your listening. So this is the way of attentive listening. This attentive listening is very non-verbal and make your dialogue partner to be trust on you and can experience more. Yeah, that is the concept of attentive listening. You listen attentively, showing your non-verbal of attentive listening by have eye contact, have nodding posture, and so on. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, and in your manual, so what does that mean? Distance and contact of the non-verbal parts. Distance and contact.
I understand. In the fifth part of the non-verbal is the distance between you and your dialogue partner. You stay close or you stay distant. This is distant. And contact mean body contact. When you have good relationship of someone, you can contact. For example, you touch their shoulder, or family member can hug each other. This is contact, body contact.
It's like a touching, right? touching.
Yeah, touching. Yeah, but more than that, hug is also contact. Yeah. Thank you for
ขอบคุณ
asking
ค่ะ
for explanation. Mhm. Any question? Please feel free to ask and sharing your question or your experience. This very beneficial for others also. Please. Okay. Now I would like to finish the session today. Yeah. You have learned today the rest of the tool of mindfulness-based therapy and counseling in the morning. And in the afternoon, you have opportunity to try what we call core skill training. That means you learn to how the mindfulness or modern mindfulness can be taught, in the group, and then how to use the manual. That is the basic of core skill training. And then now you are assigned to do the therapy for next 2 Saturday. In the therapy session, you rotate to become a therapist and group member. And it will begin 2 session 1 and 2 next Saturday morning, and session 3, 4, 5, 6 for next Saturday afternoon. And then the last session of 22nd March, in the morning you will train session 6 and 7. And then in the afternoon, we will make a conclusion summary of the training and relate it to the application in therapy and counseling, and how to become certified as a therapist. This is the rest of the program. I will send you, after finish this session, the manual into our line group. And if you have any problem during your study of your lesson plan of therapy, you can ask into the line, because other people can learn from you also. So you can use this line as the learning and sharing together among us. So I hope you can learn and happy with our training program, and see you next Saturday. Goodbye and be happy.
See you, Ajahn.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Thank you, Ajahn.